Paint and Ponder. Today, I am very excited to be joined by our Ron Hubcult over in Denmark, in Copenhagen. Thank you for joining me today. Do you want to say a quick hi?
Yes, thank you for having me. Hi, everybody.
Today, we are going to be doing some neurographic art. I have tried my best to convince you that it's going to be very easy to do. So hopefully it is. It's a type of art that's also a therapeutic style. So I've called it Stickman Edition because you said you could only just about do a stickman. So we'll start off by drawing our best, worst, whatever stickman you have. We'll draw the stickman, and then from there, we're going to start with doing some intuitive lines across it. I'll explain it as I go. It's really not that hard. We'll do the lines in. Have you got a pencil?
Yes, everything is here next to me. Don't worry.
Amazing.
So
do the lines in the pencil, and then we can get to if you've got colours, if you've got paints, or if anyone wants to join in, you can use anything. But yeah, if you've got questions, I am set up with the laptop down there, so I can try and keep an eye out for any questions if you do have any. But yeah, we will crack on with it. I'll do my very ungraceful adjusting that I do every time. I will get the hang of this one day.
Should I start my best art? Just to show you what I'm capable of?
Yeah, you give us your best stick, man.
Okay. So, here you are. I am almost done.
Yeah, you're quick. I haven't even got my pencil out.
So, this is my best art.
Nice. I'm going to do one. There we go. That's what I'm going with. It's not even as detailed. I've gone for a no face.
Oh, so you mean mine is better?
Yeah, yours is better. You've got me beat. There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep
so
that to auction off. No. I'm actually going to use this this stickman as part of my art. It's going to be the base of my art.
Okay. Look, actually, I have prepared a big circle.
Nice. Okay. If you want to just start out anywhere on that page, have you got the circle down? And you can just put your pencil, you can come off the end of the page, or you can start somewhere on the circle, come off the end of the circle. And you're going to do, you're going to start moving the pencil, and you're going to notice that when you put your pencil down on the page, you might instinctively want to go up into the corner there. So you don't go up into the corner there. And you also don't go down the opposite way. You go any way but that way. And then, so you could come sort of down this way. And then if you decide you want to go this way, you go any way but that way. So you're going to try and go the opposite way. So I said sometimes it's easier if you have a marble. This is where I have the marbles. Because you don't always need the marble. But it is
I have a cup, a little cup or something, or a glass.
If If you have something that's round,
yeah, it is
then you can
round.
put that on the page.
But it's a big one.
And then you can just use that as a guide and just sort of follow the marble round, and that can make it more sort of against your.
Okay,
So
2
the
seconds.
idea is to have imperfect lines. Can we see this? I'm doing a terrible. Coins, yeah. Hi everybody. Hi Snuggle Squirrel, thank you for being here. And hi Scientology up north, thank you so much. And Dusty.
So, where should I start? On the top, you said?
Yeah, if you can just draw some circles round, that makes it easier. Just as a start off, just random circles anywhere.
Anywhere.
Yep, anywhere. The more random, the better. Circle. You're normally good with an odd number.
Okay, so far I am here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do 2 more.
2 more with the same color, or it can be any color?
Any color.
Okay, nice. I like it. And should it cross the first circle, or doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Look how it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, okay. Whew. So you said odd number?
Yep.
Okay.
I really want to do the stickman.
The stickman is good. I like the
Yeah.
stickman. I can show it again how good my stickman is.
Here's its face. It's happy. It's got hair.
Yes, just like me. So, here it is. 3 of them.
Nice. Okay, now take one of them. Take one of the circles, and that is going to be your negative energy circle. So you're going to take your I'm going to use the head. I'm using the face of my poor stickman here as my negative energy circle. And you're just going to take 2 seconds to just do a scribble. So I'm going to think of something negative, like, I don't know, everything that's happened outside Big Blue since they've started, the sprinklers, the police, the restraining order. I feel myself getting annoyed now, and I'm going to do this. That's my annoyed scribble. So that's it. That's my circle that I've done my annoyed scribble. Bad energy.
Mm-hmm. And so, what color should I use?
It doesn't matter, because these lines we're going to be going over in the pen, and then we'll be colouring inside.
Okay. But look, mine will be this one.
Yeah. So just scribble all. It doesn't have to stay perfectly in the circle. It can go out of the circle. Here, where I've done it, I've started here, and it's sort of finished here. So what I'll have to do is just somehow join that up in a way like that. Anyway, so you'll do something at the end to join it up.
The
So
start
just
and the end.
yeah, but genuinely think of something that's going to annoy you. Just think of something that's bothering you now. You don't have to say it out loud, but just think of that for a minute, and then just have a good little scribble.
Okay. Okay, and then the start and the end, I need to...
Yeah, you can join them up in any way. I just went from this one, just a line there to make it just easier.
Mm-hmm. Here you are.
Very nice. You're not as angry as me. Congratulations. I nearly put my pencil through the paper thinking of that.
I was angry today, but now I am okay.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. SPTV space might be if there's a lot of people live right now and there's a lot of people on the site, you just need to give it a second and press refresh. But it's not down because I yes, it does crash every now and then. But yeah, I went and edited the site 10 minutes before I went live, so it's definitely okay. I didn't break it when I was on there. So now what we're going to do is, these aren't the fast angry motions that we just did. That's just in that one circle. Now we're going to do the anti-intuitive lines. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to go off my stickman here. And what I want to do is I want to do a big curve up here like this. So I'm not going to do that because that'd be satisfying. So I'm going to come round and then I'm just going to keep going. I've done this a while. So that probably did look a little bit easier than you might find it for your first go. But just do that. So it's not sharp, angry. This is like a more flowy. And then I'm going to, yeah, so I'm going to do it again. And again, I'm finding myself wanting to go up and swoop round that way. So I'm not going to go up and swoop round that way. And I'm also not going to go swoop down because I think that would be as satisfying. So I'm going to really annoy myself by bringing it round like that. This is not the therapy part. This is the getting out. This is the working through the negative feelings part. We will get onto the satisfying part. That comes when we are going to round off all of these point edges. So where every point meets, we're going to go in with the pen, sharp it or something, and round that off. So that will end up looking like... oh, that ring light is not doing me favours.
Yeah, but I can see it.
Something like this. So you see where the where it meets here? We'll end up rounding off all those lines like that. So if you don't want to do loads of rounding, don't do loads of crosses. Do less lines.
And it doesn't matter where I start?
Nope, you can start wherever you like.
Okay.
The lighting's so bad in here.
I mean, I have no idea what I have done, but this is it.
Yes, that is absolutely perfect.
Okay.
So just a few more like that. However many you want.
A few more.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Look.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. I think you had I think you were having me on about your stickman. I think you had a brilliant stickman, and I think that you're doing very, very well.
Am I?
Yeah, I would say so. There we go, and I am done.
I am done.
Nice. Now is the time for the crayons.
That I don't have. I have only pencil.
Yeah, pencil crayon, sorry.
Oh, okay. Or I have a big marker.
Yep. It's up to you. What you can either do the marker first. So if you want to do the marker first, you just go in and just start going over the lines like this, and then when you get to the place where it meets, you're just going to round. I'd say with my hand in the way. Start rounding that off like that. And just making that nice and round. So whenever these points meet, hit like here, we just go over all the lines. So you can either do the pen first and then come in after with the crayons. Just pick whatever color you like and have at it. You can go with different shades, or you can go back in afterwards and do patterns. So sometimes it's just not enough. It's just not enough. It's just not enough on one page, and I think more. So I do something like this, which this is actually very close to the camera. Sorry if you're too close to your phone. So you can actually go on top and do more patterns if you wanted to really get into it.
That looks nice.
Shh, 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 shh. Yeah, so there's all different art therapy ways of, styles, sorry, of doing it. I think it wants me to do either or.
Okay, I have to show you, like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all you're doing. And if you wanted, you can have some lines that are, if I do a line and I go off, so I went like that, and I've gone off where the where the pencil mark is, that's just going to be a thick line now. So I'm just going to go and just make that. That's just going to be a really, really thick one now.
Okay.
You see, it's absolutely fine. You really can't go wrong with this. If anybody has got a question, I can look now. If you want to stick it in. Well, I could have said that better. Please, no one clip that.
I feel like I'm in the school.
In like a bad way, or like a yay, learning's fun.
I didn't decide it yet.
It's meant to be relaxing, but not everything's for everyone, I guess.
I mean, I am not angry, so it's good.
Oh, thank you, Zuni Free. Thank you for being here. Thank you for probably never forgetting that.
Oh, wait. So now I have to color something like there.
Yeah. Can everyone hear me colouring? And is it very annoying?
not too much.
Does anybody listening wearing headphones want to put me on a hit list because of this noise? Tell me now and I will stop. Whenever I colour with these crayons, it just reminds me of, like, did you ever go to any, like, restaurants or places when you were a kid and you'd get a free book to do colouring? You just get to sit and colour and wait for your food.
I never liked it. I was an outside kid.
Yeah, me too, but food. Oh.
Yeah. So look, here it is.
Yeah. That is exactly it. That is exactly it.
Okay, then I continue. Okay,
yeah,
looks fun.
Yeah, it's no more than that. You have not. Xenu free, please do not. Hi, Eric. Oh, Eric says hi. Eric Rader's here.
Hello, everybody. I am struggling with the drawing, but it's going on.
No, I think you're doing great. You picked up the concept.
Yeah, you are a good teacher, so it's good.
I think it's just quite a simple concept. I will take that though. Thank you. So I watched the video that Scientology Up North just uploaded, and I must have got halfway through before I realised this is a re-upload, and I've definitely seen this.
Yeah.
So maybe I've seen too much. Maybe I need to have longer sleeps, because I can't be taking that long before I realise, oh, I've watched this before. Oh. We've got a rowdy one. Saying in the chat. Oh dear. Yeah, Eric knows that was me. That was me. If I had a pack of crayons, I think I was a hangry child. I think if I was too cold or too hungry, I was just a miserable kid. Other than that, I was quite a happy kid, like annoyingly happy for no reason. That was me. But cold or hungry.
And you were never in Scientology?
Me, no. No. I don't know. I think just because I was so gullible, I've always sort of wanted to learn about how to not be so gullible, I guess. You know, like the MLM, like multi-level marketing.
Mm-hmm.
I like looked into anti-MLM stuff and found sort of the bigger YouTube community for loads of stuff. I've seen like ex-Mormon. I used to watch a lot of the ex-Mormon stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ex-Jehovah's Witness, ex-Amish even, because the Amish lifestyle, I think, is like the actual lifestyle in itself is something that I think is amazing that it's still going.
Yeah.
And And aside from the abuses, a lot of things they do, I was sort of very interested in, just interested in learning about. But the more I watched Aaron, and then he would interview other people, and then I'd follow them, and I just ended up following so many people. And then with all the protests, I was like, I really wish everyone could see all of these amazing people. And some handles aren't that easy to find, even if, like, I think it was Danny_live when he first was doing it, and people really couldn't find him. And that was, sad because of all the effort him and Leah were putting in.
Yeah.
So when I decided to make, started making the list after Confident Chris was attacked.
Oh yeah.
And that's when I sort of fell off watching much else on the YouTubes. You're quite recently out. Well, not like a few days, but compared to a lot of people who've come out, I think you.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting because it was hard for me to cut off everybody who I have known here in Denmark. Literally, I cut off everybody.
Yeah, I think if you know something's coming, it's sometimes easier to be like, right, I'll do it on my terms. But I can't imagine it ever being an easy thing to do.
No.
It's great you've at Scientology up north. I think you two are such a there are so many amazing like team like duos that go out. But yeah, you two are definitely up there for incredible duos.
Yeah, I think so too. I love her. She's so funny and she understands a lot of crap what I am talking about, or she can take many things, because nobody is perfect. Uh, and sometimes I get angry, or sometimes, I am I could be, you know, I could go on them harshly, and I don't want to. And when she's around me, she keeps me calm. So it's good that we are
Yeah,
together.
and she's funny as well. And you can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
when she just breaks the ice with a little. And as well, when she says, okay, 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 I would crumble. I just imagine that if she was my school teacher, I'd just tell her everything. I'd be like, it was me, miss. I did it. I feel like that okay would just slice through me.
I mean, look,
But I
what
like it.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I am
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, this is it.
This is it.
That's
Okay.
it. Yeah, you got it.
Okay, not bad.
I think it's good because she knows so many of the laws as well and your rights and
In Denmark.
yeah.
And you know what? There is a good news because somebody will join us very soon. Actually, two people. We just have to find the date and the time, or they need to tell us when they want to come. So it will be four of us very soon.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Um, can you do flyers and stuff in Denmark or no?
What can we do?
Flyers like leaflets and posters.
Um, I don't know. We have some flyers, or before we had some flyers. We can put it in the post box. That's not against the law. But otherwise, on the street, I don't know yet. I haven't looked at it up.
Did you see the rocks that I did?
Which one?
I did these SPTV rocks on live with Auron Lyre,
Yeah, I have seen it, yes.
the SPTV space. Because in England, if you Google SPTV, it comes up with Scottish Parliament Television. And
Oh,
that's not what we're talking about.
not at all. No.
Yeah. I was like, oh, we will put the space on there. But we'll be having another revamp soon, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, the more people you can get out there, the better.
Yes.
Do you think it will stay sort of the same sort of temperament you've had so far with the Sea Org members and public and staff that you've encountered, or do you think that they'll put a memo out just saying you should be more dauntless and defiant? And
They got some memo, the Sea Org members, about us, because yesterday, after I was done with my job, I just passed by around Norland Hotel and EU, between that street where they walk back and forth. And all the Sea Org members just turned around when they saw me far away. I mean, it's like 30 meters or 50 meters. It is pretty far away. And I was, not coming in front of them, but next to them. And I got turned around and went back to the other way. So they are afraid. They got some memo like they shouldn't talk to me, or they should avoid. No more talking. No more interviews.
yeah, when you spoke to that guy the other day, and you said, "Yeah, you should, what's true. If it's true for you, it's true for you. See for yourself." SPTV.space, and he went, "Oh, that's easy to remember."
Yeah.
I was like, "That's brilliant." But yeah, you have 2, and then that'll 4, and then you'll be 8 next.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what it is in Denmark? The reason that, because it's like the biggest hub in the EU, isn't it, for Scientology and Sea Org, and
The biggest what?
it's the biggest hub in the EU, like the centre in Copenhagen.
Yeah. This is the European headquarters.
Is there anything sort of about Denmark that you think that made them choose that? Is there anything different there, like with the laws, or is it?
I have no idea.
I
mean, I don't know too much about laws in Denmark. Yeah, I am not really a guy who follows the laws and rules and all these stuff. I love to break them. So even if I know something, sometimes, most of the time, I am going against. But now I need to be careful because now I am doing something else.
Yeah. I was thinking about in Ireland, the reason they've gone to Ireland is for like a tax haven.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they're doing there with the trying to get all the children on the pure riffs in Dublin. I'm just having a quick look at the chat here. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yes, Scientology up north. He has found his inner artist. Scottish Parliament. Scottish Parliament's always at it. Should I do my Scottish? Everyone's got a good Scottish accent. The Scottish I have is from Shrek. That's all I... Anything I say will be fight to donkey. Donkey. Scottish. Oh, I actually spoke to someone from Edinburgh today.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be doing a lot more in Edinburgh there. There's SP Edinburgh who's been documenting. So yeah, the more Scottish people, everyone clearly loves a Scottish accent. So yeah, jump on. Give the people what they want.
I didn't even look at it up. How many channels we have now? Because last time I remember it was over 200, maybe 201 or something.
Yeah, look. I don't know. I've got my phone on. Maybe 203. And then I'm going to update tomorrow. So there will be more tomorrow.
Nice. Aerontology.
Mm-hmm. See, I'd be the best. The best way to be in a cult is to be in many cults. If you're going to be in a cult, you've got to be in like 10. So yeah, once there's 10 spin-offs, I might think about joining it. There's Arontology, Alohatology, Feral Cheryl's got one coming. I think Pearl Snappy's got one. Peltology. Hopefully Kellycopter will get Propellatology.
Yeah.
Propellatology sounds like it's going places. Yeah, I'll be good to go. I'll start signing up then. How is this?
Ooh, look.
Yeah, there we go.
This is what you expected?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as all the therapeutic part is when you are obviously the colouring's meant to be nice and relaxing, but the therapeutic part is just the rounding, making sure all of the points, there's no sharp points like this. You see how these cross? These all have sharp points. Mm-hmm. We don't want nothing like that. So as long as they're all rounded, something like that. It doesn't have to be perfect.
It's not perfect, believe me.
No, it doesn't have to be. It's so this isn't something you stick it up on your wall if you really like it, but it's not something that you make to go in a gallery. It's to do for the therapeutic aspect, and just with everything going on, I thought it'd be nice for people to have the option of doing something more relaxed. Right, in my best Scottish accent, every man dies, but not every man signs a billionaire contract. Yeah, right. Shall I try it? What are we saying? Every man dies, but not every man signs a billionaire contract. I can't do the billion in the Scottish. Billion. I can't. You need to roll your L's. No, it's not happening. I tried, Eric. I tried my best. You gave me too many L's. I gave myself an L. Oh, Xenu 3. They've said they've put that clip on. Okay, well, I'm not going to look, and I will forget about it. I'll sleep, and tomorrow will be a new day. How much of the really weird stuff did you learn when you were in there? Because you weren't in for. Well, how long were you in Scientology for again? Sorry.
I came to Denmark in 2011. So you can say since then I am a Scientologist, and I got out in 2021. But I was an illegal PC, or I could not do any Scientology, not get any steps on the bridge, not get any auditing, or I was not allowed to go into the course rooms because I did some bad things before. So per the law in Hungary, I was still punishable. So I don't know the answer. But you can say I was a Scientologist for 11 years or 10, 11 years.
Did you? Yeah. Well, I guess in one way, it's kind of good that you didn't get to or have to do all of the really sort of insane stuff across the bridge.
Yeah, I never liked the auditing session. I mean, I was looking at the guys and girls, I looked the people, and they were just the same as me. Even they were on OT8 or clear or didn't do anything, just like me. Everybody was the same. Everybody was doing the same thing, working at the same place, having the same thoughts. So the auditing part did not really get me or got me.
Yeah, I feel like an auditing session is just like a panic attack waiting to happen for me. I don't do well with being like locked in places.
Yeah.
I would have Jenna miscavenged my way out of that. I feel like biting people would have been a very good option at the time.
Mm-hmm. And actually, I have never received, or I have never give any auditing to anybody.
Okay.
Except
Did you?
the SEC checks, but those are not really auditing sessions.
Yeah, they're. they're just weird. It's everything just gives like, well, yeah, just controlling, obsessive controlling energy.
Yeah.
Like in some families, you have that one person that is just dictates everything, and it's overbearing and too much, and it doesn't even make sense. It's just for the sake of doing it. And that's why, yeah, I think it must be so maddening, just because none of it makes sense. It's like jump because I said jump.
Yeah.
Yes. I think because it's staying lighter here, because we had the clocks change, and well, spring should be here. Not that we can tell too much, but yeah, the sun's staying up till probably gone 9 now, and I think people are walking their dogs later. So my dog's just telling them all he's unhappy about that.
And you live alone with your dogs?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't get out that much. I have a health condition. And things like wind and the barometric pressure set it off a lot. So if I go outside, I generally have to have most of my face wrapped up, and I look pretty silly. So yeah, I tend to just go out if I need to. And February, I passed out and fractured my spine. So I've been in bed for a few months with that recovering, and literally had 2 phones. So I've been a royal pain in the backside for OSA, which has just been the best way to recover. And yeah, I'd never intended to start a channel. I never intended to do anything like this, but when
Me
I was
neither.
making the list, yeah, wow, it's because of people like you that I think so many people are, because you can't not. I watched Tommy Scoville from the Lifeboat, and he said in a video, like, you should become a content creator or start a channel if you just can't not. And I thought, I just can't not anymore. Like, me making the list, this is before the website was made, but I thought me making the list is all well and good, but if I went and showed my face and, showed I wasn't scared, and, talked about people on the list and just got their names out there, then that could help everyone out there auditing and doing, the stuff that does come with the danger level of from fair gaming. So that was amazing, and I thought, oh, how am I going to do it, because I don't want to stick my face on the camera for ages. And I know this art style and doing all this has helped me a lot with stress and anxiety and just those horrible feelings that we need to deal with, otherwise they'll deal with us. And I thought, oh, I could maybe share that to a few people. And I don't even know how I got talking about any of that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I'm interested. Like, how came that, or how do you know to make this website or put the guides out there, and how come?
The website was made by Z News. She's a web developer, so she does all of the technical stuff on the website. We talk regularly, and I have lots of ideas and things that I want to just try and help get everything in one place. So the sptv.space is going to be it's like a directory. So you've got a directory of all the people who are streaming, and then you've also got a list of can we go out please if you want to bark at everyone walking past? Thank you. So yeah, we've got like lists of books on there, and also resource section, and all of the survivors listed. So yeah, hopefully we're going to expand on that. But yeah, she approached me with the idea of turning it into a site. And then yeah, she did it all, and she paid for everything, which is why if anyone says, oh, can we do anything to help, I go, yep, donate, buy me a coffee to Z News please, and help her pay off for the domain. Hi Kerry Ann, congratulations with your memberships. Listen, they went live. I was gifted a membership. Thank you very much to whoever did that. Yeah, people like Kerry Ann as well, just amazing people, very inspiring. But I do need to get my sleep, and I wanted everyone to know how amazing they are. And having the site is, say, a bit better than just Googling SPTV or putting SPTV on YouTube, because you get, Scottish Parliament, Sony Television Productions, and there's a few, it's like, I think it's like sports networks. So having the site hopefully just makes it all easier. And if anybody really doesn't like this vertical that we're in, they can go in through the site and it'll go on horizontal. So it fixes a few problems like that, and it fixes the notification issue a little bit, because, well, in my head, you're either free to watch or you're not. So you can just check in on the site if you want to watch.
Mm-hmm. And Scientology Up North asks, have you experienced fair gaming from OSA?
No, I've experienced nothing. The most annoying things, the most discomfort I've received is people emailing me, telling me to do things that I've already done, or just telling me in general, you should do this, you should do that. That's been a little bit annoying, but other than a tiny bit of annoyance from not OSA, nope.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably talk offline again, and I can tell you, I'm waiting for OSA. I feel like I've done so much homework and research. All of the people on that list are people that I've found, people that I've watched, people I've got to know, and then people I've been like, yeah, I want, to put you on this list. And, not everyone's on that list.
Mm-hmm.
For a reason, because I watch and I do, due diligence, and Daniel was never on that list for a reason. So I do take it very, very seriously, and want to, protect, make sure all of the people who could have, to deal with that fair gaming, have at least people in chat who can screen record, who can bear witness, who can, just be there.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I mean, when I first created my channel, Scientology Up North convinced me to do so. And I reached out to her, that's okay. But in my mind, I was the guy who would give her the information, and she would talk about it, or I don't know what was my idea. I was ready, but not to create any channel. And
Yeah, a lot of
it's still
people feel
weird.
that way.
Yeah, it's super weird. But when I look at the other channels, they don't even know what to do. Just like me, we don't know what to do. We're just doing
Yeah.
something. And that's the point. We are just normal people, like having fun out there, because that's the most important thing. Just to have fun out there.
Yeah.
And Scientologists and Sea Org members can see these guys are having fun. These are not dangerous, don't want to hurt anybody. We want to help them.
Yeah. And that's where I got it from. I was saying that as far as the fair gaming and the bull baiting and stuff goes, I have a rich history of life experience. I know I don't know, maybe I do look as old as I feel, but yeah, so if anyone was to try to wind me up or say something, or it'd just be so hard to wind me up. Like, I've been through a lot of stuff. I've been through a lot of therapy as well, which I'm very, very grateful for, and I credit for whatever sanity I do have. But yeah, I'm going to be a pain in the ass to them. If they want to try it, they're welcome to, but I will be a pain in the ass, because I will just laugh. I will have a real hearty chuckle at the efforts.
Good.
Yeah. But I think there's just too many. I think that there's just too many people for them to even keep track of.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
And they've got like the PR of Boobgate and everything that's going on in Chicago and LA, and it's just a nightmare. But they must be having an absolute nightmare, and this is where it is. They're going to start crumbling from within. And like with that, I'm not sure if his name's William or Jason, but the one in LA, as soon as stories like that get out and whispers start going around that someone wants to blow, then people will be like, so it's not the worst thought in the world. So I'm not the only one thinking it. And it's just house of cards. They're all going to come toppling in, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Look, when I was in the Sea Org, it was not more than 1.5 years, but I wanted to come out 3 times, and the fourth time I left finally the Sea Org. But I have met so many Sea Org members who wanted to leave, but you are not allowed to talk about it to anybody but the how is it called, the ethics officer or the MAA.
Yeah.
And that's the abusive mentality, because who decides that you are not allowed to talk to this person or that person or anybody? Like that's nonsense. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I think that would drive me so mad. Like I said, I just couldn't cope. I'm not neurotypical anyway, so my brain works a little differently and it's wired a little differently. But yeah, everything just seems so maddening. I would need to ask why. I need to ask why as it is. But I feel like I'd have just been in like lower conditions all the time for asking questions.
I was.
Is that you? So weird. Like, that's the joy in life, is asking why. It's not even finding out, because sometimes there isn't an answer, but they really crush all curiosity and all creativity.
Yes, it's all about Aaron Hubbard, nothing else. You until you don't think like Aaron Hubbard, you are not really part of the group. Until you are not brainwashed, you need to study more and more, and you need to listen to Aaron Hubbard, or you need to read all the crap what he wrote until you get it. I mean, until you are brainwashed, because nobody gets it. That's the point. Nobody understands uh, anything. Like, just look at Aaron. He about the PTSness or PTS or SPs and declaration and all these stuff. He just threw out some stuff himself. Like, okay, I'm not going to use this because it's just bullshit.
It's kind of like, like it's like the emperor's cloak, when they say like it's made out of the finest silk, and it actually isn't a cloak, and he's walking around butt booty naked, but no one wants to tell him that he's butt booty naked and admit they can't see the fancy clothes.
Yeah.
It's like that, but instead of clothes, it's Aaron Hubbard's minging teeth. No one can be like, he's pretty gross, right? Everyone's got to pretend that he's amazing.
He is pretty gross, yes. I never liked Aaron Hubbard. When I saw the pictures or the statues of his face, like he was so ugly and fat and disgusting. And when we had to clap like idiots, like yeah, hippie hooray, like I never did it.
Did you get writ up for not clapping enough? Did you have a
Sorry.
knowledge report on? Did you have a knowledge report wrote on you for not clapping enough?
Um, no.
Oh,
Maybe I
that's
got
good.
some other report which is not knowledge report, because there is like 20 different reports. But the knowledge report, I didn't get it because I did not clap or said hippie hooray.
And that is really like North Korea kind of stuff there.
Yes. And even I did not understand, like, would this guy want us to clap him when he dies, or when he is dead? I don't think so. Like, who wants that? Or only I don't know. It was so weird to me.
Yeah, it's like really like, I don't know, egotistical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like if someone asked me what to do when I die, I'd feed me to the worms. You know, put me back to the earth, not clap for 20 minutes like your life depends on it. So yeah, there's got to be something not quite right there to want that. What was the general age of people when you were in the Sea Org?
Good question. Let me think. I can say on ETF, when you join before you become a Sea Org member, the average age is between 16 and 25-ish.
Oh,
Yeah. And many people leave. You just join for a short period of time, just like I did. 1 year, 2 years, something like that. But if you stay, um, on the executive level, like CMO, RTC, and those levels, they were pretty young, between 25 and 35-ish.
Okay.
Yeah. And the general, like other CEO members, yeah, they were pretty old-ish, like above 40.
Oh, I don't think that's old. I disagree with you there about it being old, but yeah.
I mean,
But it's not like
you know what I
80.
mean.
Yeah, not like what maybe you see, what we see in LA and well across America. Really, they do seem to have a lot of older
Yeah,
people.
yes. Here as well, even in Dicky.org, the ideal org, most of the staff members are pretty old, elderly, old, and there are many CEO members in EOSH EU who are also old.
Yeah, I feel for everybody. I really do. But the older people, it's just sort of like it just feels more time sensitive. Like, please just get out and live a little, especially if they've spent their whole lives in there. Like, imagine you've not been allowed the internet since it's been invented. That's sad. It's changed a lot. You're gonna have to do a lot of catching up or completely miss out.
Right.
Like, just imagine being in your 70s and maybe thinking, this is it. I can't pay anymore. I'm a degraded being. I'm not good for anything. And then, actually, found out about the SPTV Foundation. Take a 23andMe test. Find out you got family in Australia, and then you're having your retirement in the sun with 20 family members you didn't even know about. That's the happily ever after that I wish for people. And it's not going to happen for everyone. Well, probably not anyone. Quite far-fetched.
Yeah.
But even just 3 months, like just the thought of just sticking people in a home and bleeding them dry for credit card, it's just after a lifetime of abuse and just being a leech, which is exactly David Miscavige doesn't deserve to be called a squirrel. He's a leech.
He is. And he is he is the only CEO member who gets salary. Like, why? Everybody is on the same
Yeah.
boat. Like, why?
He doesn't even do anything.
Yeah, exactly. And when I was at Narconon, 2012, I think in the golden age of Tech 2 came out around that time. Golden age of Tech 2. And I was asking, like, okay, why is it the second one? So the first one was not golden age, or what's the issue? And what I was told is, oh, there were some SPs who screw up the first one. Like,
Some SPs.
yeah.
Oh wow.
So I asked some questions, but I never got really any answer from anybody.
Read a book. That's the only answer you get.
Exactly. Yeah. Just do your next step on the bridge, or read the basics, or the congresses, or
See,
anything from Arrow Hubbard.
so tempted to go into the org and just be me, because I know they would find me infuriating. Literally just being me. I'd be like, but why do I have to buy a book? Have you read the book? Did you remember reading the book? Do you know what's in the book? You can't cite the book. I can cite I can cite like something out of the Avatar movies, and they go on for ages. That's like, 10 hours of cinematic madness that I can quote you from, and I haven't even watched them that many times. I'd be like, why can't you quote me about the book? Like, I'd be like, what's your experience? Read a book. Have you wrote the book? Well, if you didn't write the book, it's not your experience. Like, I would just genuinely ask them questions, and be like, do you have like pre-agreed things you're allowed to say? Are you allowed to riff? Are you allowed to say things that come into your head? Are you allowed things to come into your head?
Yes, and if it is not aligned to what Aero Hubbard says, then you need to read something. You will get a program like I did. So many programs, like ethics programs. I need to write essays. I need to read this part of some policies, bulletins, you name it. But it didn't help. So
well, no, it's all anything that he's got that is useful is plagiarized, and everything else is just sci-fi. Just ridiculous. It's not just bad sci-fi. Just bad sci-fi. There we go. I think I'm done with my outlining.
are you?
That's pretty good stickman drawing, I think, there. Quite proud of that. Oh, look. Yeah, that's cool. How are you finding it?
I told you I'm not an artist, so I do my best, but
that's great. I think you're doing great.
Okay.
I'm going to do different reds. Oh, I don't have reds.
Yeah, you were right, actually. This is relaxing.
Sweet. I'm glad you're finding it relaxing.
Yeah.
So it is a bona fide form of therapy. Just I am not a therapist. But you can look it up, Neurographic art, and there's lots of videos, much better videos than I could do. They explain it a lot better than I could from people who are trained in ways that are beyond my capabilities. I've had a lot of head trauma. I have a lot of trauma to the head I collected over the years. So I'm gonna let myself off.
But tell me one person who doesn't have any trauma in his head.
Oh no, I mean like physical bashes to the head. Many. Okay. mine's inside and out, inner forces and external forces. I didn't even check the time. Oh, we've been going an hour and 15 minutes. It goes so quick, doesn't it?
It does go.
So what would you you get to plan your very own Alron Hub Cult day. You get a permit from, I don't know if you have a mayor. We'll say a mayor. You get a permit from the mayor to have your own Alron Hub Cult day, and you get to do what you want, what would you be doing that day?
By myself.
Well, you can do whatever you want. You've got the road closed outside on that the main street outside the org there, the one that you and Scientology up north were outside the other day. You know, the main one. You took a video. I think you took a video into Aaron Hubbard's office.
Yeah.
That street there. You get that street closed off. You can invite all your squirrel friends. If you got, like, you know how DOA's done his version, that is the Occupy Big Blue.
Yeah.
If you just got a day pass to do whatever you want there, what would you be going for?
I never thought about this. I don't know yet.
I feel like if I got to have one, I'd probably want to do it like at East Grinstead. I'd go up there, down there, sorry. I'd go down there and I'd want to do a flash mob. I'd want everyone in squirrel costumes. It'd probably take a few months of us all learning the dance routines. And I would rewrite every one of their shit songs. So, See For Yourself, would rewrite that into just a parody song that just takes the mick out of Tiny Little Dave and everyone paying for boob gay and just troll songs, and then we'd all just dance and sing along. That's what I'd want to do. Dancing and singing and trolling in unison.
Yeah, good idea. I mean, I just want to talk to them nicely, just like we did the interviews. Like, to get them look at the things on another way, on other viewpoint, like, because I know everybody has doubt in their mind. Everyone in the Sea Org. Even if you are in the Sea Org for 50 years. If I would do something, just talk to them one by one, like, okay, come and take a look how much shit you do. Like, you don't make any impact on anything in the world, like nothing, just destroying families. This is what I would do. Just talk to them.
Projector screen. This is what I'd do. I would have your back, and I would put a projector screen with SPTV. All of the people who have got out and are enjoying their lives now, or the people who are born in and are doing their thing on YouTube and have their own, amazing lives and relationships and careers and expressing themselves creatively.
Yeah.
I think that'd be nice for people to actually see. Maybe that'd be a good idea if someone's doing like, hi Tilty Bird, hi Bianca, hi Jürgen, hi Sue. Oh, thank you all. Jürgen.
He's German, or?
Oh, nice. Are they coming to you? Yeah, they're coming back to Denmark because I loved it so much when I passed through, but I didn't get to spend any time there. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, led by donkeys. Yeah, I like that. And Bianca, we've got a Paint and Ponder with Bianca on Friday at 6 p.m, which I'm very, very much excited for. Bianca was born in and was in the Sea Org, and her grandma was an artist, and I cannot wait to hear all about that. So that's really everything. Bianca's going to bring everything on a platter, so hopefully I won't yabber on as much. It's the thing, when you get into the colouring, when you get into it, you sort of forget to talk to people.
Yeah, actually, yes.
I know, because my mouth's dry, and I'm like, oh, that means I've just been sat here with my mouth wide open, colouring away, getting well into this, and completely forgetting that I'm doing a stream. But yeah, you know the circle that you did where you did you got your angry scribbles out?
Yes.
I normally like to do that in a different colour or shade or medium. I'd normally like to do that in something different. You don't have to, though.
I have already done that because
Okay.
look, this is the part.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can see, can't you? Mine's like,
Yeah, you are a bit angrier than me.
I was, because I went to sleep last night, and wow, I didn't. I was falling asleep with the phone in my hand, and then Eric went, Fluffer, take out the trash, and I woke up. I was like, oh god, like I was late for school. I'm coming. I'm here. I was like, oh dear, no, I need to just turn my phone off and go to sleep. But yeah, staying up too late, not getting enough sleep. But it was all going so wow. It was all so nice, and they'd got the porta potties, and it was all just. And I thought, I'm going to go sleep and just hope that when I wake up, everyone's still just, happy and nothing bad's happened. But I knew they were going to be, in their little office up there, working overtime just to try and get a win back, because they just pulled in owls. Scientology just pulled in owls all day yesterday and the day before.
Yeah. But they cannot keep it up forever.
They're not imaginative enough. That's the thing. They do nothing but stomp down creativity and originality. And then they get to situations like this. How are you going to solve a problem when you deprive and penalize people for being creative, for thinking outside the box? Like, they really are just making themselves a really bad bed to lie in. And the thing is, they've probably seen some of this come in and tried to do something to be more controlling, which is why a lot of the children who grew up in it have left now, because it's just too much.
Yeah. I mean, those stories are horrible. Who were born into Scientology and they were not taken care of. I can't imagine how bad it is for them.
Yeah, it's just horrible. Either you're in the same boat as all these children, not knowing any different, which is just so sad, to literally not know any different, or you do know different and you feel like, because you're being told, you pull everything in. It's just horrible. It's just psychological warfare and destroying families from the very beginning. And You know, even with Eric and not even, but yeah, with Eric and Kelly and other people who are public, it's the whole mentality is just destroying. Yeah, just destroys everything: family, creativity, joy, hope, individuality, autonomy, financial stability, like you name it, and it just destroys it. It systematically, purposefully destroys it.
Yeah.
And you know, for people like yourself, you don't go, oh, let's make a really bad decision today. No, you go, I want to be better, I want to do better. And then you get some disgusting predators who go, oh, we can help you with that. Oh yeah, we see you're flawed, and yeah, don't worry, we can sort that. And it's just as disgusting. You know, it's not worse that, you know, there's children being brought up, or worse that there's, you know, elderly people who have spent their whole life in it, or worse that, you know, some people who are going in from just trying to get help and being better. It's all of it is disgusting across the board. It is all disgusting and predatory and needs to be stopped, like every single part of it. And I know everyone has their own opinions, and yes, no more children in there, 100%. And if the people who know what it is and they're informed and they know everything and they know their auditing sessions are being recorded and they know what they're doing is essentially a kink, they're essentially paying for sexual services. If they want to do that and they know that that's it, yeah, okay, you can do that, but you can call it, you know, C orgy, Scientology C orgy, kink session. Call it what it is.
Yes.
But the whole everything, the system, the thoughts, the books, the mindset, all of that needs to be smithereens, blown into a bajillion pieces.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the Dianetics book, for example. I never read it, but I heard that somewhere in the book, Aaron Hubbard says it is okay to kiss a 7 years old child,
It
just like
says
your lover or something like this.
it says if an 8-year-old girl should see nothing wrong with a kiss from a grown man, even a passionate one. If she responds in any negative way, it's because she has engrams.
What? Ooh.
Yeah. He also said that black people and gay people are degraded beings and 1-1 on the tone scale, but that was taken out with the edits. You know, they re-edited the book saying it was all the semicolons. But they actually thought, oh, well, so if you get one of the earlier editions of the book with the, I'm not sure if it's green ink. There was different ink colours of the books, wasn't there? There's red ink, green ink, and then the newer black ink. But yeah, if you get one of the first editions, it'll tell you Aaron's full feelings there. But the whole stuff just gives me the creeps. I don't know if you've. He gives me Jimmy Savile vibes. I'm not sure if you know about that disgusting man. But that's who Aaron reminds me of.
I don't know that guy.
He was disgusting. He was in England. He basically went around and, you know, started charities and pretended to help children and just, you know, did disgusting things to them. And he got away with it for ages. Well, he died. He died before all of it came out. But I like this, the internet age. Everyone can be heard and everyone can be held accountable, and everyone is entitled to do their own research and have their own opinions. And again, I just think it's sad that out of all of the times to be alive, we're alive during the age of, I can pick the phone up. We can have a conversation now. This is insane.
Yeah.
I could call someone in Australia. I could call a feeler. Well, and Feela's changed her name to Mitch's Self-Importance at the minute, which is quite funny. But, I could literally go on the other side of the world. All the information at my fingertips, and they're just sat there with either no internet or net nannies. Did they do a net nanny? Did you have a device when you're in the Sea Org or before you went in?
No, I had just a phone, like you could call and send SMS. No internet on it, no smartphone. I had it first time after I came out from the Sea Org.
See, I couldn't, just for the pure reason of, if I can't sleep at 3 a.m, I might need to know. I might need to know a random fact about flamingos. And that might be the thing I need to go to sleep that night. Just a little flamingo fact. But you know what I mean? Sometimes you just need a quick Google of something. Just, if you got the things that you were meant to get from Scientology, if you got perfect memory recall, then you wouldn't need Google, but you don't. It's just...
Yeah, nobody got any memory.
Who is it? Yeah, Eric says, he was like, how can you say that OT8s have got perfect memory when I see them all looking for their glasses and they're on their head? Like, who are you trying to kid? Hello. I look at chat. Tilty's here, chatting away. What have we got here? Okay. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, yeah. We know. I don't know what's happening. 420. I'm getting a lot of 420s in the chat. I am reading the comments. Please don't get your feathers. The Tilty bird's feathers are ruffled. Hi, antics of a mama squirrel. I'm completely lost in chat. I'm so sorry. I was colouring and talking though. If anyone can be impressed at that multitasking, please.
And I was always disappointed about the next step on the bridge, because I read the, how is it called, the success stories. You always need to write down something, what you gained,
Yeah.
after one step on the bridge, or after a course, or after everything you did. And when I read those success stories from OTs, I was always disappointed. Like, this is just sometimes pure luck, or sometimes shit happens, or nothing special. Just like, oh, I find my key in my car, and nobody took my car. Like, dude, you are in Denmark. Nobody gives a damn.
Yeah, it's like well, I think The Secret is a banned book in Scientology, and it's probably for that reason that it says in those sort of books that you bring everything into your own, like you manifest everything into your own sort of experience. And if you want to see like a pink elephant, you just gotta make it happen, and then boom.
Yeah.
Got this. Randomly, just out of pure chance and coincidence, you may see a pink elephant.
You
Maybe
might
not.
see.
Oh, we've got a few other projects going on after our Ron Hub Cult's amazing analogy, which I think was just perfect. Imagine the pink elephant. Now stop. £150,000, please.
Yeah.
Tilty, would you be able to drop our Ron Hub Cult's link, please? Oh, don't. I watched Final Destination in my developing years. I watched it when I was, with my teenage brain, and I'm pretty sure it is one of the causes of my perpetual anxiety. I'm not sure if you watched the Final Destination movies.
Mm-hmm.
Just the movies telling you for an hour and a half that you could basically be in a horrific accident at any moment in time.
But you can be. That's called life.
Yeah, I know, but in this is like they get creative with it. Like, your head gets chopped off when you're trying to walk out of an elevator. Creative stuff, nightmare fuel. Stuff that I shouldn't have watched when I was younger. There's an art style, so yeah, this is quite versatile. But if you do get into it, I find watercolors are quite nice medium to use. It's not as messy as paint, as acrylic paint, and there's not all this intense scribbling.
Mm.
And I get these brushes here that you put water in, so you have to keep going back for water. Sorry, I pronounce my T's. Just
Yeah.
fill it with water, and away you go. That's another fun one, quite a relaxing one to do. Yes, you can correct. You can correct it a lot easier with watercolor too. Oh, I didn't know there was a Discord with my link. Thank you, whoever did that though. Lady Jane, I don't think you can put a link, or if YouTube doesn't let you, but you can try. See what it does. Is this a terrible? Have I had stuff on my camera this whole time? Is it better? just looks a bit blurry. Oh well. I feel like these are getting louder.
Who is getting louder?
These pencils.
Oh.
Yeah, you can get fancy with it as well if you wanted to like shade it. You can build up the colour, go over it again. For anybody new in the stream, we're just doing some neurographic art. We did some intuitive lines, we did some angry scribbles, and now we're doing some soothing colouring and rounding off any cross points. Just made it nice and smooth to relax the brain. It actually helps the mirror neurons. It helps soothe the brain when you're doing this. It makes your brain happy.
It is relaxing and healing.
When it's done as well, it can be nice to look at. Some people just enjoy. This is one of the pieces, just random piece that I've done. This will not be going in a frame of any sort, but I'll just bring it out to look at. People have seen different things in it, and just random ones. And then if anyone was going to do something like this and thought they wanted to carry on, you can get more detailed, like with this piece I did for of Serge doing his power pose in the splits there, does mean splits. So I've gone in with the gold pen, and just doing the dot stuff, that can be really relaxing. And it really isn't as skilled as you may think. What else? I've got this one here. If you want to do
A stickman? Then here it is.
That's the stickman. That's what I'm doing now. This stickman here. Oh, on the floor. This is what I started off with. Our one hub coat special. With the head and the body and the legs and the arms. Or there's something. Okay, something like this you can do where I just use. Shh. Hey. Get down, please. Where I used all purples and then gold and then the same. It's like a tree slice. That's what I'd call it. Sort of effect. So there's loads of different things that you can do.
But this is so nice. I mean, all of them, what you showed.
Thank you. It's just for therapy. But so yeah, some of them I will put in a frame because they are quite nice to look at still. But yeah, if they're good enough to put in a frame, that is just a bonus. It's the relaxation that we're aiming for. I'm so glad I got my laptop out, because on my phone here it says the last comment that was made. This is me saying live in 2 minutes, and then Scientology up north saying can't wait. So I'd think that we just had zero interaction. I was thinking, well, this is a slow stream. Have we got breaking news? Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, I think stickman art is one of my favourites. We might have to put it up there. This has been very fun. Everyone could all compare stick peoples. feel like I want my other one. Oh, and this thing's all fun and games until I leave it in the windowsill and it gets a bit damp. So I made this this is one piece of wood, and I chopped the hinges, and then just took a chisel, so it's still one piece together. So if you leave it and it swells up in the windowsill, you've got to give it a bit of a jiggle to open it.
This SPTV, the space, or this SPT, who is part of the SPTV, it's so interesting to me. It's so nice. All kind of different people, ages, places where we are, you know, and everybody is so nice to each other, in my opinion.
Well, I think, you know, people do have their disagreements and people have their own styles and preferences, but I think it's the ability for people to respectfully disagree, which is what I think is nice, and what I've noticed about Denmark, and what I think is one of the things that make you really enjoy the country so much. Just that ability to peacefully disagree, maybe.
Yeah, somebody could disagree, yeah. But I do love Denmark.
It looks so clean. It's another thing I've noticed. I'm like, it's always just so clean.
Clean? Here is the thing. Because of Scientology, everybody is a cleaner.
Ah.
So they
Is it like
clean up.
that? Is it like that around other places in Copenhagen?
What?
Is it like that across other places in Copenhagen? Because just the places I've seen you visit, I've just thought, God, they're just really clean, well-kept places. Just in general, you know, the streets and the.
Yeah. Besides the fact Scientologists are cleaners, the government cleans up the place regularly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every day, like there is, you know, well paid. Actually, it is a well paid job to clean the streets, or taking care of the city. It is a government job.
Yeah. At least they do it. I mean, it is a government job in a lot of places, but they don't. Just a government job that.
Yeah, because they take the money away. But here they pay, and it's done. Because people like to go out. People like to party around Copenhagen or in Copenhagen, and they make mess every day.
Okay. Don't know. Some place you go, like, and you can't litter. Like, if you were to litter, that would be like really, really bad. Like, everyone in the street would stare at you, like you've done a crime. Like, well, you have done a crime, but.
But here nobody cares if you throw a garbage around or something. Nobody cares. next day it will be clean.
So just to answer St. Louis Scientology Squirrel, this is neurographic art. It's a type of art therapy. I'm just doing a neurographic art style. Oh, Tilty Bud already answered you. Thank you, Tilty. Yeah, when I've not been. I don't travel much. I travel if I need to travel. I wouldn't travel just for fun. I'm quite a homebody. I like my animals. I like to be with my dogs, and I've had ferrets. I've only got one ferret left, but yeah, I don't know, just like being at home, like being with animals. But I think I'd like to go maybe a few places around Europe just to absorb.
Just to have fun.
Yeah, just see new places. I like food. The thing is, I'm such a foodie, but I can't eat. There's like so much food I can't eat that I've got to be so careful. So don't know if I could even survive a week somewhere without having all my free from foods.
That's a horrible thing, because I can eat anything, anytime. Of course, some things I don't like, but that's bad, because I cannot really imagine like how I could handle to be picky, or to watch out what I eat, or these things. It's not so good.
Yeah, I mean, I changed my relationship with food. I went through. There was it was necessary for me to get into a weight category. So there'd be certain times I'd have to get into weight categories, and sometimes I mean fasting for a week, and I'd just generally eat what I was told. I was told, you're eating this week, I'd eat that. And then after years of doing that, and I came down, I got this neurological condition, and my stomach just went weird. It went haywire, and I went through tests, and I can't have. I'm like celiac, so I can't have anything with gluten or anything that's ever touched anything that's had gluten, dairy. Just so many, like potato, garlic, onion, tomatoes. There's so much that I really like. Like I like all that food. I miss it.
Mm.
So yeah, it does suck. But so I said I'm a very loyal person, but my stomach would be a traitor. So maybe I needed to have all these allergies, so it wasn't so it wasn't brought easily in life. I don't know. That's one of the worst things. Not one of the worst things, but one of the worst things for me, like on a personal thing, is the fact that they do like the food control.
Mm.
That's just so sick. It's just like you wouldn't even do that to a prisoner.
Oof.
How are you doing it to people who have given their life up to apparently serve a church? Oh, there you are. Managed to lose my tin of pencils. Found a red. You forget how long it takes.
How long it takes?
Yeah, I said the more lines you do, the longer it'll take.
Yeah.
I think I.
But I think I am done.
Nice. I think we're about getting on 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
Should we show what you got? Are you going to show us your masterpiece? Oh, look at that. That's giving me fruit bowl. That's giving me funky fruit bowl vibes.
If I turn around, maybe it's something else.
Now it's like an armadillo. Is it like an armadillo? What am I seeing, chat? Someone tell me. Is it like an armadillo? It was giving funky fruit bowl vibes, but now I don't know now. Now you've thrown me. Now I don't know. I don't know where I'm. Oh, baby dinosaurs. There's Tilty Bird saying armadillo. Yeah. Oh, maybe like a shell. Maybe like an alien shell. Like if you went to the beach on Mars, you'd find a shell looking like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not a stickman like this. So after 2 hours, we went from this one
Yeah.
to this. It's very different. Okay.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
Yeah. So something I can make. It looks like.
Yeah.
Better than the stickman.
Didn't I tell you? I told you could do it. I knew it. I had complete faith in you.
I mean, it took me 2 hours, but it was a nice experience.
Yeah. See, I'm not nowhere near finished. Look, I've been doing it the same amount of time.
Yeah, but mine is, I'm not saying I was in a hurry because I was not. But, that's my first art ever.
I think it's great. Honestly, I think you've done really, really well. Really, really well. But if you found it relaxing and you found it enjoyable and you're not, you don't want to rip the paper up and send me a nasty email, then yeah, we're good. We've had a good time. And we'll be doing a part 2 if you want on your page.
I still have some pages, yes, empty.
Yep. So if we could drop our One Hub Cults link again, please. And if anybody who's not already subscribed, get over there, hit the subscription bell, turn the notifications on, and keep an eye out for part 2 of Paint and Ponder with our One Hub Cult.
It might come.
It might come, or it won't. And we had this. We shared the stickman. We will always have the stickman.
Stickman. I love it. Still, I mean, if you really take a look,
there go.
From
this could be auctioned. If you want this in auction, if you want this at SBTV auction, let him know. Let the people speak.
Maybe I will change my picture. My YouTube channel picture from this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, I think it is an original. I think that's it. Yeah, I'll say thank you very much for coming, and thank you everyone for being here in the chat. And I will see you tomorrow over on Tilty Bird's channel for Paint and Ponder with them. And I will be back on my channel on Friday with Bianca from a Scientology Rundown. So yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the chat.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.